welcome to We Are Something Else, episode 25. It's a wrap. Where we at? And it's me, it's your boy Kaleo. Look, here we are. Episode 25. This is hold on, let me do my due diligence.
We are something else.
There we go. All right. Episode 25. We Are Something Else presents Soul Tales. It's a wrap. It's me, your boy Kaleo, the host. And tonight, if this is all new to you, we are doing top 5 sneakers of the year for 2023. And as always, let me go ahead and see who we got in the room tonight. Yo, fellas, we got CB, we got E-Rich, we got Cardo, regular old guy, we got our money. What is good with you guys?
What's good, homie?
Man, look, this is it. This is the show.
And it's a Wednesday.
Sure, hey, glad to be here.
Oh yeah, absolutely, man. This is gonna be fun. A lot of sneaker talk. Obviously, I'm privy to these lists. I'm excited to go through these lists tonight because Atusa, welcome. Appreciate you for being here. Thank you for stopping through the green room as well. I'm excited about getting through this. Chantel, appreciate you. So with all that said, how's everybody been since the last show? TJ, what's good, bro? TJ sent in his list, so we definitely go through TJ's list as we break down the show. We're gonna do this. So I appreciate you, TJ, for sending in your list. Didi, what's good, bro? I was watching the appreciate you, Didi.
It happens.
Yeah. So fellas, how you been? CB, what's good, man?
Hey, man. All of a sudden we're here at the end of the year.
Wow.
Time's really been flying, but I will say we've been in holiday mode, even though I have had to work this week. Let's just say I'm dehydrated, boys. It's been what, 5-6 days in a row at this point. So yeah, it's happy holidays.
That man liver over there screaming.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Is that you got water today? Is that water?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And then 2 more bottles.
All right. Got it.
This show also ends up being, because we're talking about sneakers today, so needed the extra hydration.
Got you. E-Rich, what's good with you, bro?
I'm just ready to get this list situation going on. I got a compelling argument for a couple of the shoes. TJ, I took the L on the Kobe's this morning, and the jersey and the t-shirt, but you know what it is.
Yeah, I took the L on them Kobe's too. I'm not mad that I took the L, but if I would have got him, I would have got him.
Real quick, I'm not mad I took the L. If I got to take 5 more L's in order for me to get the red, was it the 9s, the high top joints that are supposed to be dropping next? Since Sneaker App is their new rule is you have to take so many L's in order for you to be able to get another shoe. So I'll take 6 more L's in order for me to get the high top 9s later on.
Shit, I'm due for one then.
$820. God
damn.
Yeah, of course that shit's still available.
Somebody bought it though. Our money, what's good with you, bro?
Hey man, chilling, man. Enjoy the holiday, man. My first day back at work was the day, and that shit was a drag. So I was in that joint just I saw the emails. I was like, I'll just get to it one day.
Yeah. Exactly. So I got 2 days left before we hit this nice vacay. So I got to do this self-evaluation.
Shit's the worst, bro.
Yeah. It's horrible. And ours is like a new system this year too. So yeah, that should be fun.
All you gotta do is lie. Just gas yourself up, bro.
That's what they told us to do.
Yeah.
The manager was like, look, since I really don't know much about y'all, I want y'all just to hype yourself up big time and just let me know everything that you did plus more. I'm like, yeah, okay, this is gonna be interesting because you are determining my review and you just getting here at the end of the year. So all right. Carter, good, man.
Reviews, I'm like, damn, I did that.
Staying out the way, trying to stay healthy. Me and the wife have had a good little run of not getting sick here. Survived the holidays. I actually didn't even take no days off. The only day I had off was Christmas. I kind of worked straight through. I'm working from home. Most people off, so I know it's gonna be a light day. Why not? Get paid.
I got you. We are waiting on Be Easy to join us, and while we're waiting on Be Easy to join us, because he said his mic went out, we got a couple topics we want to get into tonight. So,
trying to put him on punishment.
I don't even want to call it Let's Rap because this is the top 5 sneaker show. So, we are celebrating 24 years.
Mic went out.
Trina was like, "You ain't going on until everybody done ate dinner." Oh, that's fucking good right now.
We know he's hiding in the bathroom.
Better start popping Viagra if your mic went out.
Yo. Yo.
Oh my God.
I told you the award goes
7 minutes.
to Cardo.
7 minutes into the show.
Let me
Hey.
see.
We need to start betting on how long it takes, bro. That shit needs to be.
Was it 5 minutes yet? Like,
We've been on the show for 7 minutes.
I mean, but we do have like a 37-minute long intro song. So
Yo,
All right, so look.
I should never get this nigga
We
on
should
board,
have had TJ up here. TJ would have showed up on time. We should have had TJ up here.
bro. He about to get replaced.
In the new year, TJ. In the new
Don't do Be Easy like that.
Damn,
Nah.
man, you gonna bench him like Russell Wilson, huh?
oh
Is
damn.
he fired on his day off?
year. All right, so look, 24 years of the Jordan 15. So let's just go around. Let's talk about the Jordan 15. Well, first of all, do y'all remember like the advertisement that went behind this shoe when it was being released? Did you get any pairs? Did you stand in line for them? Also, the backdrop is a sneaker line, by the way. Figure that's important for copping sneakers this year. But let's talk about the Jordan 15. Where does it rank at for you amongst the Jordans? Did you get any of them? Did you stand in line? Let's start with you, CB.
I was never really a 15 guy, which is just also interesting because the 14 is like my personal favorite, like just Jordan model from when I was a kid, because that was the shoe that was out when I was like 11, 12 years old. That was the one that I remember my boy waiting in line to get the Columbia joints, I believe. And, that stuck with me. I was never really a fan of how the 15 looked, but I could understand why some people were into them. And hey, it is a Jordan. So
yeah, yep. Cardo.
It was cool. I think it was along that time where it was just like, hey, Jordan putting something out, I'm gonna get it, because I had the black ones, and then I also had the white and navy low cut ones that came out that had like the word Jordan around the back of them. I don't know where they rank. They not in my top 10 of Jordan releases. But yeah, they cool.
Okay. Our money.
These are personally one of my favorite ones. Shout out to my man Tick Boom, man. I never forget. I was in North Carolina, and it was Christmas time, and he had them on. I didn't think about getting them till I saw him in person, and he had them on, and that's when I got them. Mm-hmm. And yeah, it was so funny. I didn't have to stand in line for them. Like, they were still available. Like, I think I just got them in North Carolina sometime right after that. And yeah, they personally, they one of my favorite joints though, man. I always liked them, man.
Yeah. Takeover was good. E-Rich, what's good with you with the Jordan 15s?
Definitely cop the black pair.
Mm-hmm.
This was still in the era of me changing shoestrings out, so I definitely put some red shoestrings in there to give it a little bit of something. You did, because there wasn't nothing on that motherfucker other than the back of the heel. Had the little strip going up the top part that was black, and then it had a little bit like on the toe box. It was like a little Jordan. I was like,
get your ass out of my chair.
yeah. So wow. So yeah, the 15 is. I think I still got a pair. And I think I
Sabotage
remember
City.
correctly, the white and red lows. I ended up I ended up getting those like on some AAU type shit. So
Right.
Yeah, I actually copped the Billie Eilish joints though. Yeah,
Yeah, those, I remember you showed those. Bees,
I actually got off with them joints. Yeah,
the 15s.
Dog boy. If you don't have a dog, don't get one. Okay. Yeah, some typical difference over here, but when it comes to this, I had the white and gray pair. I'm a Dallas Cowboy fan, so any Jordan with gray in it, I try to buy it. But it's not in my top list though. When I had them on, I didn't feel the same like I had the threes or something on like that. So yeah, I bought it because it was a Jordan,
Right.
and it was white and gray.
Right. So I remember, and I think Carter, you might remember this. I think our money definitely remember this. We were at Friendly.
I think I know where you're going with this too.
Big Tigger.
Yep.
Had him on. We were like, what? Tia, welcome. I appreciate you for being here. Yeah, Big Tigger had him on. Like, it was about a month or so before they even made its way out, before we even got the East Bay in the mail to even know what it was, because the internet was really like non-existent at that point. And I saw them. I was like, yo, what are those? Like, they look crazy at first. I'm like, you just knew they were J's, because J's was just so different when you seen them in like, nobody was doing what Jordan was doing. Kind of was just the change of from the patent leather to whatever else into this right here, like the netting, that was different. But yeah, the black ones are the ones that I had to have. I had the OGs and I dogged those, but then I got the re-releases in this. It was a blizzard. Went down to St. Charles Town Center and nobody was out there. Walked right in the Foot Locker, got me a pair, walked right back out, and drove home like doing 3 miles an hour because it was just horrible conditions out there. And I remember the rollout with the rain and the Mary J. Blige, the Overjoyed song that she did. So, Jordan always had those kind of like epic releases or, marketing schemes behind it. So,
and I mention this is after retirement, right? Yeah, he retired.
Yeah, this was like this was early retirement, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I'll give you 2 more friendly moments. I don't know if y'all remember this. One was at a basketball game, and Quentin Richardson and Darius Miles walked in the cool gray 11s.
It was so random.
Never seen them shits before.
Random.
And people
that
lost their mind. And then I don't know if y'all remember, we had like a 93.9 talent show or something, and Fat Joe performed.
Yep.
That was the first time I'd ever seen Diamonds dancing in my life.
Bro, and Carter, it's funny you said that because I was in the top row and the nigga Diamonds was hitting the top row and the shit was just playing.
They don't do stuff like that no more.
And it was John Forte that opened up for him. It was so random, dog.
Yeah, before he got deported.
Yeah, that was random, dog.
That was crazy. All right, one more, then we can get to these sneakers. So I saw this going around social media, and I was like, "Yo, this is a good conversation just to have."
It's not close.
So it was Penny versus Barkley, and I'm interested to hear everybody's take on who you got with the best. These are the first 3 sneakers right here. Who do you got in the Penny versus Barkley? And we can dive into this later if the conversation seems to go a little further. Go ahead, Carter. You said it's not close. Who?
For me, it's Penny. I mean, even if you go in the first 2 and say that those are close, that third shoe is where the separation happens at. Even if you say the first 2 are close, for me, they not. I was only a fan of the first Barkleys.
That's it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that Penny ain't have many misses in his mind.
And I didn't even put the foam in there because we talked about the foam last time where,
and technically he didn't wear it first. Even though it was his shoe, he didn't wear it first.
Yeah. All right.
That's not fair. You can't put the foam. That's not fair.
Yeah, nah. Our money. What you got?
Like Carter said, I'm gonna echo Carter, man. Penny 3 for 3. Even though if I have to pick, I'm gonna go with number 2 first. After, you know what I'm saying? Because they beat them joints, I ain't gonna lie.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, overall, it's Penny, man. Even though Barkley I got all these joints too, but I still gotta go with Penny on this one, man.
Okay. Be easy.
I gotta go with pennies. I do like the first Barclays. As you see, they keep on retroing them, different color coming out every
Yeah,
time
that
they come
white
around.
pair coming out now.
Yeah,
Mhm.
but he can't see pennies, bruh. I just don't see it.
Okay. E.
I mean, it was. I wouldn't necessarily say like Cardo, like it wasn't close. Culturally, this was close to the West Coast because of, if you notice, there's a certain color that always shows up in a Penny Hardaway because of clearly what team he played for at the time. So you can get away with wearing the Barclays and still have some fresh ass shit on your feet. You know what I'm saying? But for sure, once they started, coming out with colors, it was definitely the Hardaways though.
TJ, if you still who you got, TJ? CB, about you?
Yeah, nah, definitely the pennies. I do the first Barclays are incredible, but I'm still taking at least the first and the third pennies without even thinking twice about it.
Yeah, man, it's a clean sweep for me. The pennies were, I mean, even Jordan put on a pair of pennies, right?
That part.
Yeah, I mean, so that if you had the foams, it's not close, right? Penny, absolutely. But yeah, the Penny even as a player, like I think he just represented the shoe a whole lot better too. I mean, Penny was probably the first one to kind of incorporate the culture with everything else because he had Little Penny.
Right.
And
The campaign was crazy.
The campaign was crazy. And Barkley was always I'm not a role model type guy. Like, he really didn't market everything well. But I mean, he had some dope sneakers, but Penny.
Yeah, I mean, the Godzilla, I think the Godzilla marketing campaign was pretty dope.
Oh, yeah, that's right. They did that. Yeah. Was that Suns or was that the Rockets?
That was Suns.
Suns. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. But like I said, the penny rollout with Lil Penny, Chris Rock, and Tyra Banks was part of that rollout too, right?
Yep.
Yeah, that was pretty special. So
we don't talk about Charles Barkley on the Rockets. We don't speak at that time.
Well,
it's like certain players you just want to forget that they played for them. Like I don't want to talk about Patrick Ewing on the Sonics, bro.
Patrick Ewing, he was with this.
It was nasty.
You remember that? You remember he was with Magic too.
Yeah, the Magic. Hakeem with Toronto.
Oh God, that was bad.
Sean Kemp with the Magic
with the Rockets, right?
He did.
Okay,
Sean Kemp with the Magic. He had a 3-inch vertical.
He was 700 by then.
The most blasphemy of it all is Shaq ended up being a Celtic, and that was that I couldn't get. That took a while for me to.
He was overweight.
Yeah, I lost a little respect for Shaq when he went to the Celtics.
Yeah.
He was also Cavalier for a second too.
That was bad too.
Yeah. All right. Well, here we are. So this is the formatting right here. This is how we're gonna do this. We're gonna start off with round 5. So typically last couple years, we put one person up on the screen and have them introduce their shoe and talk about it. No, everybody's on the screen at one time. And we're just gonna go. It's a particular order, so we're gonna start with Be Easy. Be Easy for your number 5. What is your number 5 sneaker of the year?
So my list, my 1, 2, and 3 could easily swap, but my 4 and 5 are the same because I got this because of comfortability. It's a hometown favorite, being the DMV. Man, this right here is on my top list because I don't care what's going on outside. If I want to just run out real quick and still be fashionable, I throw on my protection pack 2002s.
Well, you was out there working. I remember in the summertime wearing those, right?
Yeah. When I was in the store, when you got sitting in the store all day, I got these bad boys on. They match. You can wear all gray. You can wear all blue. You can wear all black. No matter what you're wearing, this is going to hold up. So that's why it had to be in my top 5 because they're comfortable and they got that classic New Balance gray.
Okay. Our money number 5.
My number 5. I gotta remember what number 5 is, yo. I think I had the Pumas. Yeah, there we go. I had the Puma mixtape cassette joints, man. The collaboration with Alexander Johnson and Emery from The Rock, man. It was just a neat shoe, man. And the story behind it, the celebration of 50 years of hip hop.
Yep.
And it was just dope, man. I love it. It's comfortable too. If you know about the RX Pumas, they are comfortable. I love slipping them on, man. And the colorway is dope, man. So yeah, shout out to Puma, man, Emery, and all the guys over there, man. They did a dope job with this shoe.
Man, look, shout out to Hov for putting the whole squad on, man. for Hove is what is he's director of the basketball line for Puma or whatever it is. But to put Emery on too, and that's just
he just got that position just for the name. He let Emery runs everything over there with that.
Yeah, he do. Emery kills it over there. Yeah.
Sure. CB, what was TJ's comment?
He said 2023 year of New Balance. It was funny because we were saying year of New Balance could have been last year too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They had a nice run.
They had a good year.
Very good 2 years. Yeah.
I think this year belongs to another company.
There you go. All right, come on, Cardo. What you got? What you got, Cardo?
So my list, I wanted to go left field. The obvious, none of the obvious stuff is on my list this year. So my number 5 shoe is the Adidas Gazelle Indoor Hemp by Sean Weatherspoon.
Yes, sir.
This shoe is so dope.
It's a nice shoe.
So dope. I actually got them in here recently. I can't wait to wear them. Cannot wait to wear them.
Our money. Did you get the Pumas?
Yeah, I got them. Man.
And BZ, you got the new bag. Okay, dope. Yeah, man. Those Sean Weatherspoon, man. He kind of on fire right now with his line. My man E Rich.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one.
That would be on my list. Yeah.
I mean, we talk about simplistic, but you talking about the actual the leather on this motherfucker. Like I've worn these motherfuckers like 3 or 4 times, and that shit has yet. I ain't no damn Creasby's or nothing. Like this is a quality ass shoe that gets worn a bunch of times. Matter of fact, I just copped another pair because this is the type of pair that you can definitely have more than one. But simplistic, you know what I'm saying? I put the Cell shoestrings in there and not the dirty ones that look like they dropped ketchup on them hoes and tried to wash them. But again, these right here, like I said, these airships, I'm on my ears with the A on the back of the other one. It's just, you know what, for me, like when they don't, less is more. We just gonna just hit it with the J line. Less is more. And they definitely did that with this pair to where probably out of all the shit that I wore to work this year, this is the one that got the most compliments because it speaks for itself.
It's like a grown man shoe.
Yes,
it's not a panda dunk, but it's a grown man colorway. Like that shit is fire.
And them shits is they're surprisingly comfortable. Like I've worn them a few times and I ain't have to kick them off or nothing.
Yeah,
and you can get them.
Yep,
you're not paying a whole bunch for them.
The retail StockX, like my size is like 180 right now.
Yeah,
actually, I need to get those. Yeah,
it's not bad.
Not bad. Okay, my brother CB, number 5.
Number 5 for me this year. Had to find a way to get these guys on the list because I am an Air Max 1 fan. So it was the big bubbles. Had to get them on the list. It was one of those things where the shoe there was no hype really, but within like the Air Max 1 community, getting that shoe, just the University Red colorway back, and then hey, you're gonna hit us with, this was the original Air Bubble design. I will say I like the 87 better, the smaller Air Bubble. I do think aesthetically that looks better, but this was a shoe that I had to have in my my top 5.
Yep, hold on, CB. The graphics are
failing. The graphics aren't up. People,
I mean, Rich got us.
I know you got
us. We helping them out.
There you go.
Them jerseys so nice.
The graphics are jacking me up. Let me see. Wait a minute. I got it somewhere right here. We're around 5. See, I'm in order, but there we go, right there. Hold on.
The wonders of live.
Cardo, you on mute, bro.
I fully expected that shoe to get like more attention from when we first saw pictures because it was the return of the big bubble.
Yeah.
And it kind of
it met it for me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so, I think people that are true Air Max 1 lovers, it did something, but just the overall like sneaker community, it kind of came and went.
Mm-hmm.
So So I think even the rollout of it took them a long time to drop the next colorway, which didn't have that same wave of when the originals, like when they dropped this one out. So because then I think like even me and CB were talking like, damn, like it was a third one, and we was like, we didn't hear shit about it. Like we just randomly kind of just saw this shit, and it was just like, oh, here's another 86. And you were like, what? Like that's it? It's almost like you just throw the motherfuckers out to the wind and see who can.
And they're hyping up some potential collabs using the 86 next year, which if the rumors are to be believed, those would be pretty big.
Yeah.
All right, so the wonders of live editing is what we're going to have to do right now. But all right, so my number 5, you're probably going when you see where this shoe ranks in my list, you can probably wonder what the hell else made the list, and we're at my number 5. The Balvin 3 is the number 5, my number 5 sneaker of the year. It's probably going to rank higher in a lot of other sneakerheads. Numbers ranks, but it was a hype shoe for sure. I do love the colorway. And this year, you know, the 3s proved me wrong because I was never a huge fan of the 3s. But yeah, this proved me wrong with because I like the 4s more than the 3s, and I was just it was what it was. Not to say I didn't own a pair of 3s. I like the 4s more than the 3s, but this year proved me wrong with the 3s. The Balvin 3s was definitely dope.
You're saying you don't like 3s? That's what you just.
So I mean, just the silhouette of the 3s just was never one of my favorites. I do own 3s, but it just never was one of my.
Yeah,
but this I'm being proven wrong.
Yeah.
Now I will that black pair. Those better release. Those have to release.
All-Star Weekend from what I have been told. I heard it's All-Star Weekend, so
yeah, ain't nobody going out Indiana. Ain't nobody going to Indiana.
Save up your coins.
I'm cool.
All right, so here we go. This is 4. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm gonna lead it off. So,
Cleo, you want to mention what TJ's number 5 was?
yeah, that's right, absolutely right. So I'm assuming TJ Rank gave me the list 1 through 5, so I'm gonna read it backwards. So TJ's number 5 was the New Balance 9060 Fire Sign.
Ooh,
that's a dope shoe.
I like those.
My graphics are failing me, but
Love
yes,
the 96.
dope shoe.
Yes.
Dope shoe.
To the
Dope
96.
The 96, yeah.
Yeah. All right. So round 4, my number 4 was this one.
Yeah.
Tony Grid Shadow 2, the J Tips. You know, I'm a colors guy. I love colors. And this shoe, I own this shoe in a different colorway. Super comfortable, but I like the design pattern on these was dope. It was these and the brown ones. The blue was the one that kind of hit me a little bit more. So this rank, I don't have the shoe. So this is my number 4 of 2023.
Dope.
All right, CB.
It's funny. I'm wondering if this shoe is going to end up on here more than just once or twice. But Jordan found its way onto the list, and this is a shoe. You know, it's not a collab or anything, but the reimagined 3s were a shoe for me that I went out of my way to make sure that I got them. So if that's going to be the energy that I have behind it, they were going to have to be in consideration. And I mean, the white cement colorway is classic. So these had to make the list for me. And we're talking about earlier in the year, right? So couldn't forget the fact that, you know, earlier in the year I was upset that sneakers was just treating me like a bitch. So went out. The price is the price. I made sure that I secured the cap.
Yeah, these were a strong pair for the year. Last year the ones was kind of the kind of led the way with, you know, these are dope the way they reconfigured them, reimagined them. And the 3 this year was dope. We know the 4s is going to be next year. I don't know if y'all have seen those yet with the leather. But yeah, I think I haven't seen them in person. I've seen a lot of photos of them. We'll see. All right, my bro E Rich, number 4.
All right, let's just go ahead and get it out the way.
Man.
It is what it is. Being a Kobe fan, being an LA native, like this is what needed to happen. You know what I'm saying? Like this was on the list for the year, regardless of the hype that it brought with it. You know, this was one that needs to be collected. This is the one that you tell your kids about. This is the one that has stories behind it, even though it's not the traditional Grinch shoe. But you realize that this is one that I felt like eventually what happened was, even though Mr. Glass wore it, it was about the fans who really wanted the shoe. No different from when Melo had on the red 11s, right? We saw those. The fans wanted them. They had to put them out. So I think we spoke. They heard. So had to get a pair. Go ahead and knock it off the list. Number 4.
We were talking about this shoe in January.
Yeah,
We were like
All year.
December. We hope that look, we'll save up the L's or the money, whatever it's going to take to get these. Now that we're here, you know, a few of us got them. It's been a long year to get to those, so it was definitely a lot of hype around them. But you know, seeing them in hand, like you know, it definitely lived up to everything we wanted it to be by the time we got them. Cardo, your number 4.
Yes. So the number 4 shoe, the aesthetic of that shoe to be was the look for 2023 with shoes. My number 4 shoe was the Nike Vomero 5 Photon Dust Metallic Silver.
Yes, sir.
Vomero 5s are some of the most comfortable shoes Nike has put out. At one point when I worked at Nike, this was like our staff shoe. It was a black and green pair that they gave us for free. I wore them shits into the ground just for how comfortable they are. But yeah, the Nike Vomero 5 Metallic Silver.
What's the sole on those? They're not React. Are they React?
No, I don't have me lying to tell you what. None of that Nike knowledge.
Because I knew they were. I mean, I had a pair. I knew they were super comfortable back then. I mean, they're still. I mean, the Dorenbacher color was the one that I really, really wanted. That orange.
Yeah, them joints is fire.
They are fire. I think for me with the Dorenbacher stuff, because they're designed by kids, something that the shoes look like they're more so for kids. Me at 40, I just can't get with some of the Dorenbacher stuff anymore.
I got you. Yeah, TJ. That Vomero definitely was winning this year for sure.
The funny part is though, Nike didn't start this aesthetic. That bandwagon that was started by other companies, and Nike just jumped on that bandwagon by putting out these Vomeros.
Oh yeah, as far as what the look of the shoe.
Yeah, that mesh.
Yep.
Shoe.
Yep.
Yeah, that was started by some other companies.
Yeah, it's a dope shoe. Okay. Our money number 4.
All right, I think I got the New Balance Baklava joints, man, made by Action Bronson.
Yes, sir.
The 990 joints, man. The colorway was fire. The joints I want them. I ain't get them yet, but I'm gonna get them. I'm gonna break down and get them,
bro.
But it was just different because the colorway was you don't see that kind of colorway, and the lime green hit, and it's comfortable. So yeah, that was one of my that's my sleeper dream of the year right there, man.
I wanted these.
Yeah, I wanted them too, bro.
I went for retail on those, but resale is telling me I don't need them. That shit is crazy. All right, be easy.
This one right here, my first ones was for comfortability. This is for nostalgia. The Jordan 8s. It was a shoe that I knew I was going to get. I was going to be like CB. The price was the price, but I did hit. They was giving these. You could have got these if you wanted them. I got it because nostalgia. I like the colorway of it. The strap, the straps, everything. It was cool. I had to get the shoe. So, yeah. I had to get the shoe, and that's why it's on my list.
Yeah, B, I had to double back on them joints, man.
Yeah,
I had to get them again.
Nah, those were dope when they first came out. I mean, they were different. Like the look and feel of the shoe, man. It was just so different, man.
Yeah.
TJ's number 4 was the Nocta Glide Crimson colorway.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna post. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna post all the TJ's shoes when we run it back. I'm gonna post all his shoes along with ours. So when we do the little clips, it'll be part of the joint. So appreciate you again, TJ, for sending your list. He was the only one to send it in. I thought it'd be some other folks was chiming in, wanting to know what was in my on my list, and they never sent nothing in. So whatever. Okay. Number three. Midway through this. Be easy. What is your number 3?
These right here, I do not own, but I want a pair, and it's a Jack Tips. I mean, I can see myself just wearing all black, and this be the focal point of the outfit. I mean, everything about this, the textures. I actually want it because the fabrics. To be honest with you, the fabrics look great. Look like it's a very clean shoe, and they probably will be in my collection sometime in 2024.
Them Jones is tough. All right, money number 3.
I picked the Run the Jewel SB Dunks. Just because it's a simple shoe, it's not too much to them, but when you get them, it's a lot of detail in them. And I was surprised. Like I got the fusion joints, the high top joints, and it just had like mad details with them that I was like the way the Nike sign it like jumps out at you. And then if you look at them, they got all the different shoe tabs or whatever at the bottom of it. You get a gold joint, you get a black joint, and they got the Running Jewels symbol on it, which is dope. And then they got a stash box in the inside of the tongue, which is dope as hell.
You hit on them, right?
Yeah. So it's very 420 friendly. So it was just funny because for the details, man. And I like the low top joints too. So it was like I guess 3A 3B joints. But yeah, Running Jewels SB joints.
Okay. Cardo.
So I don't have this shoe either. But I have this model of shoe. I just don't have this colorway. I talked about this shoe last year. My number 3 shoe is the Saucony Grid Azure 2000 J Tips. Dope shoe. To see Saucony have shoes that get hyped, like people are actively going after them, to me is super dope.
Yep.
Because it's not a brand that we see that from a lot.
Yep. Now, do you think as we got older, we just we developed an eye for those? I mean, I know they haven't always had like out the colorways like this before, right? They've always been just kind of around the basic level, maybe some dope stuff. But as we got older, these are because they're not into the hype beast box. This is what kind of attracts us as we gotten older. You think that's the reason?
I mean, for me, I just look for comfort now.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's partly because we've gotten older. If we're being honest, Jordans aren't comfortable. You will wear Jordans, and by the end of the day, your feet were screaming. I don't care what model it was. Like they just not like fives are for me. Fives are the most uncomfortable shoe ever.
Threes. I think the most comfortable to me is the threes. I never lace them up. I just throw them on.
Man. Yeah, threes is the same for me. I can wear them all day.
Maybe my foot just wide because my pinky toe be dead in the five by the end of the day. But yeah, I just think Saucony is they've been doing dope stuff. Like I have that shoe. This, like I said, I have this model in the gray and navy blue pair from last year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I think you prove a good point there because like running shoes are lifestyle shoes, kind of like this. They're formed for walking. They're formed for arches and feet. Like the ones are a most flat-footed shoe you're ever going to get. And so if you got low arches, like wearing a 1, no. I mean, like you said, the 3s are probably the most comfortable. 4s, they're super tight.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just, you're right. Jordans are definitely for how if you just hyping it up and showing off what you got on your feet in the crowd, right? That as we've gotten older though, like some of these, like the Trunners, like in these side Jordan joints are built for, built for us. Okay. Rich, number 3.
All right. Number 3 is a 5, and it's the I'm on year 5. Just a dope ass shoe. Listen, at the end of the day, I know I don't know if we talked about it, but as far as collabs, I'm on my ear did they thing this year in regards to like simplistic, but then they got real funky when they wanted to. And I think they did it in the right, like we talked about this before. I said this shit, we can go run the tape. Union fucked up when they messed up the Cortezes and they have not made it back since.
He haven't recovered.
You did say that though. You said that.
They haven't recovered. Name a Union shoe that they dropped since then. That was like everybody was like, yo, we actually looking for it. But the 5s, listen, I'm talking about from the A's that are all within the inner webbing, just the cell shoestrings in the all black.
Let me tell you, that shell shoestring sets that shoe off, makes that shoe a completely different shoe.
I mean, it's like I said, they put their time again. It's a skinnier on the ankle. You know what I'm saying? And yes, it is a 5. It's one of those things when you wear this shit to like this. I remember wearing these shits to like a basketball game, walking into if you wasn't playing the opposing team, just so you can go stun on them real quick, just so they can see what's on your feet. Knowing that I ain't wearing these shits to play no ball in, because these are definitely the worst ones to play to hoop in. But listen, this shit for me, this could have been my number 1, but I wanted this to be low on the list so nobody will fuck with it, and I'm cut me another pair and watch what happens when I do to that second pair. That's all I'm saying.
All right.
They've been killing it. They definitely have been killing it this year.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, well, not just this year. For the last few years, James and his team has been tearing sneakers up.
I think they're gonna have a good year next year.
And the crazy thing is they getting all, a lot of times when you see people get collabs with Jordan Brand, they be having to design like bullshit models. They are getting good all models. The fire models.
Yep. Are they going in order? It looks like they're going. Well, they didn't do it too.
They did a 12.
Oh, that's right. Okay, yeah, they did do it. That was a exclusive, right? That wasn't. Was that unisex sizes?
I think it was just women.
Yeah, I think it was women got 12. Okay.
12?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. CB number 3.
So these ones for me again, I was picking shoes this year that like they really got me fired up. Like it was something that I needed to have in the collection. And honestly, I thought that the way Kith and Marvel did the Gel Light 3 rollout, I thought the entire thing was dope. Me being a comic book fan, and also just being a Gel Light 3 fan, this was a perfect collaboration for me. And I personally was a fan of the random shoe. If you're getting just like it's basically buying a mystery box, and they added a card in there, like a trading card and everything. So it was, I had to restrain myself because it really made me feel like I was going out and buying like packs of trading cards back in the day. I wanted to just go keep buying pairs to see what I was going to get. But I had to restrain myself. But yeah, the Kith Marvel A6 Gel Light 3, the whole drop, man. The box was sick, everything.
The resale on those ridiculous. Like you can't, I mean, I love the Wolverines, but it didn't matter. Like as long as I got a pair of those, I would have been happy.
And Gel Light 3s are so comfortable, bro.
Yeah, man.
They are. But the sad part about the resale being crazy is part of the thing with the shoe is you not knowing which pair you're getting. So how are we basing this resale price?
I mean, because what they did, Kith, they came out and they're like, oh, well, we're going to throw in different trading cards into each box. And that's how they gave up with the rarity. It's like, oh, they got the different cards that they're doing.
Which ones did you end up with?
The Storm.
Okay.
The white and black. Those things are clean. Those have not touched Earth yet.
All right. So my number 3. There we go. We already know. We've been talking about it since January. I was able to get it on the first exclusive access drop that they did, which, that eased a lot of nerves around here once I was able to know I can get them for retail and not have to spend what I had in a little kitty trying to make sure I got them. But yeah, I mean, we all know what Kobe meant to the game. We all know what the Grinch meant. The regular Grinches meant to the sneaker culture, and then to get the all red pair, we all knew, it was
Yeah,
everybody was gonna go for them.
I think I've been cursed, man, since I hit the Mama Cedar drinks. They just not gonna bless me no more, bro. They just like, hey,
You got the Mama Cedars though.
they just not gonna give me no more, bro. I think it's over for me. I've been tried.
So we are number 3, and TJ for his number 3. He had Dornberger Vomero 5s.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
we talked about those. Yeah, those. The resale for those, crazy.
Yeah.
You know them.
I know.
Hey,
we
CB,
always,
I'm glad you put the Jelly 3s on there because that was about to be on my joint too. But yeah, I'm glad somebody put it on there.
I think we all have, used CB's phrase, "The price is the price."
Yeah.
Yeah, I know I spoke about this. That for me, that's changing. I can't it just doesn't make sense anymore. Because I look at how many shoes I got. How often are you going? You get a shoe that you really want that might be $500-$600. You wear it when it first come in, then that should end up in the back of the closet, and it's just like a shoe sitting there collecting dust that you just spent $500 or $600 for.
Yeah,
I can't do it no more. Like
I feel you.
And the reason that the market is that way is because they know that there are people who are going to spend that on the shoes.
But I think right now, what we're proving is, as we've gotten older, yes, some of the taste is still there. Like we know we need, we know where Jordan hits at in the heart sometimes, where we got to have them because it's a nostalgic moment. Let's run it back. But as we've proven, like with some of these selections that people are making, I've seen, like this is the true essence of a sneakerhead, because Cardo's putting shoes up there that nobody else has put up there yet. Like CB's got Gel Light 3s, and I haven't seen the Gel Light 3. Like we're all, our taste as adults, just to be sneakerheads has changed. But like sneakerhead isn't always about buying a Jordan. We and that's what we try to preach to. It's not always about a Jordan, but it's not about a Yeezy. It's not about this or that. Yes, we buy.
That's why I think was double by the list. Yeah, the diversity though.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it's about.
So yes, we buy the hype beast stuff. Like the Kobe's was hype for us. We wanted those. But like I can go out and buy like a pair of Ultra Boosts, dope colorways. I bought the Mighty Duck Ultra Boost because it's nostalgic for the movies that I love, the Mighty Ducks. But then the comfortability of the Ultra Boost is ridiculous.
Ain't been nothing more comfortable to touch my feet.
Yeah.
Hey, listen. Anybody else think that Cleo works for Soul Links?
Yo,
Yeah.
Hey,
I don't know how he getting them.
Slim. Hey, E-Rich, when I say this motherfucker
That
has cost me
motherfucker get a
money,
cut.
I be in the middle of my day chilling. I'm not thinking about buying nothing. Then Kaleo sends a link, and this, I'm like 2 pair in. I'm going to do this shit today, bro.
Listen.
He definitely got affiliate links connected to it. Something.
Listen, Kaleo got he got like one of those things where it's like every 30 of the hour he got to send a link to somebody about Soul Links, and they cut him a check, bro. Because that motherfucker, I just swear, looking at my timeline, it's like Soul Links every damn time.
Look, I told y'all before that I'm not even mad because most of the time I repost what he sent me with my own affiliate link on there. I was saying about it.
CB, what was the comment? My bad.
No, can't be having having his face covered up when he's talking. But TJ was saying he's retail shouty.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah,
hit for me.
Yeah. Look, Soul Link's got all of us at the end of the year because they try to wrap up what's in stock, try to get rid of all this stuff. And when you see Ultra Boost going from your normal retail of $100 plus, almost $200, now they $86, you're like, my God, that's a steal.
Yeah, but that other side of it, like they literally be playing with us. I can recall in 2018 when nobody was wearing SBs, like fire SBs, like Jedi's was on StockX for maybe like $1,000. They start pumping them and having celebrities wear them.
Travis Scott.
Yeah, now you talking about $10,000.
Yeah, great.
My De La Soul lows I got from the Nike outlet for $55. I think them shits are like $900 now.
Them things, yeah, that's crazy.
If that story came across my timeline, Ricardo, I would get pissed. I'd be so mad. I'd be like, why does this shit not happen to me?
All right, number 2. I'll lead off the round. Number 2. Yeah, so when this sneaker came out, we talked about it because we talked about how it was released. And we also talked about how the collab was dope, and just had to try to get them. So my number 2 is the Jordan SB4. This is by far the most comfortable 4 I've ever worn in my entire life. And the thing is, it's heavier than any other 4 because it's actually built for skateboarding. It just doesn't have the SB on the back. This shoe, because I got skateboard shoes. I know this shoe is built for skateboarding. Super comfortable. Like, I don't know. I mean, you could probably play basketball in these. I mean, obviously, but the cushioning just from around the ankle support, even just the walking cushioning, man, these things are super comfortable. Yeah, this was on my list when I saw that they were getting ready to drop beginning of the year. It's like one way or another, I was gonna have to make a call or something to get in there. My bad. Go ahead, Cardo.
No, I'm just saying, for what you were talking about, how comfortable they were. They did 2 years worth of research and development on the shoe. They gave Eric Costa and one other skateboarder all black pairs to skate in for 2 straight years. And they, came back to Nike and gave their feedback. Hey, add more cushioning here, take away here, make this lighter, change this. So yeah, that's why they are the most. For me, because I've tried them on. My cousin has them, and I just wanted to see how comfortable they truly were. And I think they should make all 4s going forward. Like,
absolutely, it's crazy. All right, CB, number 2.
Number 2. Yeah, this was it's already been shown, but I got my pair. This was it was gonna happen. And yeah, these came in yesterday and they went straight in my feet. And, so, but yeah, these again, every shoe on my list is one that when I saw the first set of pictures of, it was like, yeah, these are going to be a must have. You guys know that I made a list at the beginning of the year and was basically like, I'm not going to deviate from the list unless something truly magical like comes out. So it was quality over quantity this year, and had these, these were the ones that as far as the Kobe's coming out in the Christmas time, if we're being honest, red's my favorite color. I do like this colorway better than the regular Grinches, just from an actual aesthetic standpoint, even if I can, I'm not going to put them in the same tier. Yeah,
for sure.
You can wear more.
You know what they remind me of, and you may agree, may disagree. The Red Octobers. Remember when you saw Yeezy wear the Red Octobers, and the textures on the Red Octobers were a lot different. All of those Yeezys, like the texture was different, the material is different, but this kind of reminds me of just the Red October hype when we saw Yeezy wear those. Like in that, I remember that line around the Nike store in Georgetown. When they released there, Cardo, like I think I remember it wasn't released there.
They were only they were online, and I think the downtown locker room on Minnesota Avenue had them.
In Minnesota. Okay, I thought it was 8th Street.
E Rich. 2.
I can't confirm or deny that my number 2 shoe isn't a part of a notification that I got sometime this week that said that there was a shoe coming towards my direction, if you will. But since my brother CV was talking about quality over quantity, these were on the list once they dropped, saw the pictures, looked at them. Don't have them in hand just yet, but the number 2s are the shout out to Courtney who calls them J Belvedere's, but they're the J Belvedere.
Oh,
Mr. Johnson, that cold.
Yeah, that cold. Me and him having conversations like, hey, he was saying that this was one of the must-haves on his list. Was the J Balvin 3 for sure. Yeah, and like I said, since I mean, they are. There you go.
He
E.
back.
Yeah.
Man, listen, I know that's a
StreamYard
client.
police got you again, bro.
Yeah, I know. Listen, they know they know that it's a client that I'm talking about, so I gotta tread lightly with this one. I'll just say this. At the end of the day, we talked about different shoes. We talked about not the ones that you would think that everybody gets, but I will say this though. I'm gonna get a shoe that I like regardless of what everybody else is saying. This colorway, the way that this shoe was put together, I only see, and I'm only gonna buy a shoe, not even just because of the collaboration, but this was actually done to where the 3 looks like a good shoe to wear outside of the basic re-image or our money, our favorite ones, the white and reds that came out last year, the different variations of the cardinal reds, the original OGs, you know what I mean? Like this, in order for them to do this, they really took time, and like I said, I think they put the work in to like not just come up with some shit that was just like they could have did a colorway that everybody would have been like,
yeah, they nailed it. They nailed it with this one. This is a good one.
I think this is his best shoe with Jordan Brand by far.
I
think so too.
I agree.
Well, and the black
Too crazy.
that black colorway is just gonna take it over the top next.
Listen, that black colorway shoe with that Suns that black Suns jersey is going. Yo, that shit would be so crazy. Crazy.
Oh, the Suns Leatherman, yeah, like a black. Oh man,
you gotta get an old school person. I'd fuck around and get like a Kevin Johnson jersey.
Sure, Dan.
Piss people off to think somebody else is worthy of getting a jersey.
Then get you Oliver Miller joints, huh?
Oh Jesus Christ.
You get you a Dan Marley out there.
Under Dan Marley.
Yep.
My number 2 shoe. This company don't miss. And then when they collab with this company, shit, how can you really miss?
Bro.
The New Balance 1906R ALD J colorway.
Yeah.
Like you just they don't miss. Neither one of these companies miss. And the 1906, to me, it's a slept on model from New Balance that is extremely comfortable.
I'm plotting on a few pairs. Like
Yeah.
I don't have any in the collection yet, and I'm just waiting to pull the trigger.
The ALD ones.
Yeah, do you have
I didn't get those. I can't do
the
Yeah,
resale.
that resale is
they like damn near $400.
Yeah.
For me, this spot was between this and the 860 V2. That is also dope. That ALD did, but this one went out. It just
I do like those better.
Yeah, that look is just something special.
Money was good with you. Number 2.
Hey, look, man, I'm going with Jordan 3 Reimagined because these are my personal favorites, and I don't care what anybody says. And anybody know me, anybody that knows me know that Jordan 3s are my favorite shoe of all time, man. And it just holds a special place in my heart, man. And I remember, like CB said, the price is the price. I was gonna get these regardless. I didn't care what it was. I was just gonna get them. And yeah, of course I had to pay the resale, but whatever. I didn't care because I just want them. And yeah, I might buy another pair just to have them on ice because I just love them that much. Just certain joints in your life that you just like, and I don't care what it just is what it is. Shout out to Jordan 3s for the whole team. Though we lost to Be Easy, I'm still beefing. But
you definitely did.
Oh man, hey, man! Shout out to man Be Easy. You had to come back of the year.
Oh, I stepped it up.
Your fantasy team last year was trash.
Oh, it was horrible. It was horrible.
You came back this year, man. Shout out to you. You
it's
beat
a redemption
me in the playoffs,
story.
man.
Thank you, Dak Prescott. Thank you, Dak Prescott.
And I was killing this year too. I only lost like 3 games the whole year, and then I lost to Be Easy. I feel so way about that. But whatever. But shout out to you, man.
I made the playoffs.
It's only fit you go next, man.
I'm in the playoffs, so yeah.
You're the championship.
Yeah. So mine was the same as Khalil's, man. The SB4s. I don't have these 4s. The last 4s I got were the Unions, and I don't like how they feel. So when I heard these are comfortable, plus the material, like you'll see, I like material, even though a lot of these shoes I wouldn't wear in the rain, but I gotta have those shoes, man. I think they look nice. I heard the comfortability is crazy, and I heard they're very clean and the fabric is done well. So I think that's number 2. It could have been my number 1, but if y'all know me, y'all know what my number 1 is. So
so before we get there, wow, this show, I mean, we had an hour. That's dope. Okay, TJ's number 2, and I like these for sure. The Jorito Dunks.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
That was a solid shoe this year. Dunks had a good run this year, but that I actually went for those. Did not get those, but that's a solid shoe. All right, here we are, fellas. We are on number 1. All right, this is it.
You don't got the applause on the soundboard. You know what I mean?
Drum roll or something.
Oh, wait a minute, hold on. Wait a minute, hold on.
You got it.
You know I got it. Hold on.
We are something else.
All right, this is it. This is
Can we
round
get Soul
1,
Tails drop?
number 1s. What'd you say?
Can we get Soul Tails drop? Just saying.
So,
Put it out there.
Right, I need to get one. I got hold on.
For the soul.
I got it for the soul. Yeah. All right, so this is round 1. This is number 1. This sneaker we are getting ready to show is either we've been debating all year long what's going to be number 1, and we had a top 5. It's okay. I don't know what's going to be number 1. Or you already knew all year long what your number 1 was going to be, regardless. Here we are. This is the shoe. This is the round that everybody. This is the shoe that you're gonna. If you don't own it, you're gonna probably try to own it.
I'm buying
You
these.
gotta have it. So, number 1s. Be easy. What your number? Hold on. You know what? Let's switch it up. Give me 1 second. Hold on. Let's do something. Let's do it properly. Let's do it this way because I did do the graphics this way.
Yeah.
What is your? Give me 1 second. We're gonna make it. It's got to be right there. All right, be easy. What is your number 1 sneaker of the year?
Personally, I'm going to get these shoes. They just happen to come out during Christmas time, and I had to give everybody else their gifts first before Daddy buy his own. But you know I'm a Jerry fan, so I need to get the Adidas athletic ones. Like, if you are a Jerry fan or a Fear God, not Fear God Essentials, but if you are a Fear God fan, 250 is a steal for any kind of Fear God on it anyway. It's probably the only new silhouette we've shown tonight, so it had to be my number 1. It's not a remix of a shoe.
This makes sense for you.
Yeah. No, when CB got him in hand and told me I would like him, because I wasn't trying to pay that 250, even though the Nikes was 300, and I'm not gonna tell you how much I paid for my Nike ones, but they were made way more than 300. But I gotta get these in hand. The white ones came out on Christmas, but this all black colorway or the black with the white in front. But yeah, CB said the fabrics are nice. I'm going to get them.
Yeah, you'll like them.
Yeah, I'm gonna get them.
All right, right here.
Yeah. So yeah. My number 1, man, is the reverse Grinches, man. Yeah, I ordered them early this week, so they'll be here sometime.
To match all the red behind you.
Yeah, but yeah, it's only fitting. Yeah, I see, dog. What I say, man? When you play with skill, good luck happens, man. But but nah, yo. So yeah, this is gonna be my sneaker of the year anyway, because I just wanted these joints for the longest. And yeah, so this is my number 1. It's my number 1 on the hit list. They'll be coming soon. Yeah, reverse Grinches, man. Shoot of the year for me.
All right. Hold on. I gotta pull up one graphic because some reason we're missing one and we're missing that one. All right. Where we at? Cardo. What is this? Is it for you, bro?
My G. I'm not our money bags.
No. I meant supposed to.
You got you, baby.
I got you. For me, y'all know how my affection with SBs. It's a sad story attached to these shoes. rest in peace to the owner of Born and Raised. But the Nike Dunk SB Born and Raised is my shoe of the year. It's just a dope shoe. Like it's a simple colorway. The stories that was told, that's told with this shoe, it just has a sad moment attached to it because the owner lost his life. But across the front of the toe box to have the Born and Raised on it, you can't really see it in this picture. Man, it's a dope shoe. I haven't worn them. I was able to get a pair off of Whatnot. Shout out to Whatnot. I know some of y'all skeptical about it.
I'll be on it.
I'm on there.
Gotta get them, bro.
There's some legit sellers on there. But yeah, that's my sneaker of the year, the Nike Dunk SB Born and Raised.
All right. It's a solid shoe. Okay. My brother E Rich. How we ending this thing for you? What's your sneaker of the year?
I need to hit the plug up for these because I'm not paying resale. But since we gonna stay on the SB side of the house.
Mm-hmm.
I
want those.
At this point, the fact of the matter is, if you can successfully what we consider our nostalgia pair of kid shoes, right, or shoes that we wore when we were younger and not fuck it up, really kind of like bring some aesthetics to the shit that we want now in a shoe. And you talk about the comfortability of the four, and like I said, this ain't nothing special about this color at all. Ain't nothing special about it. But it's the simple fact that we know was what went into making the shoe. It's got to be my sneaker of the year. And like I said, I can't confirm or deny that a notification wasn't sent that says that these are on their way to the crib.
Okay.
I want to grab a pair of those, but I want to change them. Everywhere that there's white on that shoe, I want to have someone paint them black.
Okay. So they're supposed to be dropping the white and blues next year too. Is that what I saw?
Hey, go ahead, send them drinks to Sneaker Fan Dan, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, me and her, she's supposed to be doing some stuff for me.
Yeah, go ahead, send them to her, yo.
All right, CB, how you closing out with 2023 in sneakers, bro? What's your number one?
True to the brand. The Air Max 1 is arguably just my favorite sneaker. So I'm going to pick my favorite Air Max 1 of the year, which is the collaboration that they did with Size. The materials on these joints are insane. These actually had like some decent hype when they originally
Shout out
dropped.
to CB with the DAP hoodie to match, though. You a bad motherfucker.
You see that, right?
Yeah, I see what you did
man.
there.
Yeah, that's dope.
Yeah, man, nah. But these, in my opinion, these are the Air Max 1 of the year. There were a few pretty good contenders, but this is my favorite one, man. The details on these are crazy. The quality is amazing. And yeah, it goes well with the DAP hoodie.
How many laces did it come with?
There was 2 sets. And yeah, this like it's kind of like a
I like those.
like a hemp or something like that. This is the one to go with. The alternate laces were definitely the ones to go with.
You definitely said Earth Tones was winning this year.
Yeah, definitely. Big time.
And speaking of winning, because like Cardo said, there's one brand, and this is gonna be my brand that won for the year. If we had to pick a brand that won for the year, I mean, there's some dope colorways and dope shoes, and another color and another brand, but this brand right here, to me, designer alone, won this year for me, and I don't want y'all to make me a liar. So my yeah.
Yeah,
You was on them joints for a long time. You was on them joints.
Was 2023. I think last year's show, I said, whenever these come out, because it wasn't release date yet, I was like, those are gonna be the sneaker of the year for me. And hands down, I had to get them resale because retail they went like that. But as soon as I could, Morgan, what's good, bro? Appreciate you for being here. Top 5 sneakers of the year, Morgan. I just had to have them. This is my sneaker of the year. Sean Witherspoon Orketo. Just Witherspoon won a lot this year with Adidas for me. He had some dope colorways. He did 2 versions of the Gazelles, and he had some other drops. So Let's get the TJs in a second. Hold on. Let's go back here. Boom. All right. Oh, actually, no, we ain't got nothing else to show. We can do this. And go back up here. Hold on. Graphics.
Bang, bang.
There we go. TJ's number one of the year was actually the shoe that released today. Nike Zoom Kobe 4 Pro Tro. What is it? Gift of Mamba.
Nice.
It's a nice shoe. Nice shoe. What a show, fellas. What are you? Hold on. Let's
Hey
do
man,
this.
I like this list, man. It was so diverse, bro.
Yeah,
It was a great
It wasn't hype.
Yeah.
It was a great list.
Yeah, nah.
Good question for everyone. What is your brand of the year?
Whew.
My man, New Balance is so comfortable. Like you said, it might be our age, but we wore New Balance in the DMV anyway. But now that we're in our 40s, New Balance is so comfortable, and they kept with some great looking shoes to go with comfortability. The colorway, the 9060s, they were spitting those out. I mean,
Yeah.
for me, it's the New Balance.
Okay. Our money bags.
Shoot. I mean, Nike is Nike. They're gonna do what they're gonna do. I mean, I might have to go with New Balance, yo, because they even like last year, they on a good run.
Yeah, and
They on
nobody
a good
said anything
run.
about the Joe Fresh goods. They didn't even make the list, but
Yeah, they're on a good run, man. Me personally, I do like Puma. Like, you know,
Man,
what's so crazy?
Puma had a crazy run this year too.
Puma had a good run too. You know what's so crazy? The past 2 years we did the list, I had Pumas on there. The past 2 years, because I had the LaMelos last year, and then I had the joints this year. So yeah, I'm a Puma fan, man. I would have to say second up is Puma though.
Yeah, TJ said New Balance. CB, what you?
It's tough. But I have more New Balances on like my watch list right now than any other brand. Like if I'm being honest, just because like there's a bunch of 1906s that I'm watching. We know that I'm a fan of the 9060s. I mean, the Teddy Sanders stuff has not missed.
I didn't even think about those. Yeah,
they got a list.
You know, like it's crazy. So I think it's hard to go against them. I do feel like I need to actually give it more thought because it's easier for me to actually think of collaborators than actually just the brands, because some collaborators worked with multiple brands this year and they killed it. So
yeah. E.
I mean, listen, I don't give a fuck what nobody says. It was Jordan for me. The reason why we got our money got him in the back with the white and red 12s, right? Mm-hmm. The collaborations that they did, they were on point.
They knocked them out.
They weren't they didn't half step this year. It wasn't a lot of bullshit that we expect just because it is a Jordan, right? I think that they definitely was like, listen, man, we got to limit this shit. Cardo talked about it last year and has talked about it throughout the time, is that we look for collaborations and then it gets saturated. I think what they did though is they made an effort to say, if we are going to run with this collab, it's got to be something that is really for the fans. And I truly think this year Jordan ran collaborations for the fans and not just for the bullshit, because there was some ones that were definitely scheduled to to come out that we was like, hell nah, and they didn't drop them. But from the, I mean, and for me, like I said, I kind of what CB said, because the I'm a year 5s really could be my number one of the year just because of the way that they did that shoe. But I don't think Jordan half stepped this year. And all things considered, it wouldn't be right if I didn't say this before I stopped saying it, but we still say fuck mids as well. So that's
you know, I kind of relaxed on the fuck mids campaign. It's back in 2024. It's still back in 2024.
I haven't seen anybody with mids on in like 2 years.
There's still some people out here.
I got him.
I don't give a fuck. I just
Ricardo
want
and E
white.
Rich, that means that they've been doing the work.
Hey,
and it's
look,
working.
I'm wearing mids. I don't give a fuck.
I
If
like
I like
it.
the colorway, I'm gonna wear them bitches. I don't give a
Damn
damn.
it. Yeah.
I'm a grown ass man
good.
out in these streets, man. I'm gonna fuck, man.
You rocking mid Jordans, you smoking mid weed.
Hey, whoa. You gotta draw a line somewhere, buddy. Hey. Holy shit, buddy. Oh. Don't you ever, hey, don't you put that in with me, Ricky Bobby. Shit. I'm about to cut my goddamn live off. This nigga's crazy, bro. Don't you ever, nigga.
Our money back smartwatch just told him his stress levels just spiked.
Hell yeah, man. Goddamn. Oh shit. CB, did we go see Larry June? I'm just saying. What we
We did.
All right.
We did.
So look, okay.
I say,
What'd you say?
I was going. You going to give
yours?
yours?
No, I was trying to get what your top designer of the year was.
For me, top brand, and they didn't even make my list, but like I spoke about earlier, they changed the aesthetics of what shoes started to look like, and that's Asics. That gel Kayano, that shoe,
14.
yes, the gel that 14, the gel 1130, like that whole line, Asics really killed it this year, and to me, they were the ones who started that kind of mesh dash shoe look this year. That New Balance jumped on that bandwagon. Nike jumped on the bandwagon with the Romero. Like, yeah,
I got a lot of Asics this year.
Asics really killed it this year.
I copped a lot of Asics this year. Copped a lot of Adidas this year, Nikes this year for sure, and a couple pairs of New Balances. And Sauconys too, man. Those just the colorways alone. You know me, I'm a colors guy. So, but yeah, I think. I mean, I gave Witherspoon probably the designer thing of the year because he had a really strong run with Adidas this year. But like I said, for the whole entire brand, if we're picking a brand that was on point this year, damn, Cardo, it had to be Asics or it had to be Jordan. I copped a lot of J's this year. So I guess by the way my collection went this year, I guess I'm gonna have to go with J's because I definitely put a lot of stock into getting J's this year. So, and this was the first year in a while that a lot of I mean, last year was all about the ones. This year, and some of the Alma Mater like threes last year was dope. But yeah, this year there was a few, the Balvins, the SBs, the Alma Mater fives, the reimagined three. Jordan had a good run for me. But look, here we go. You know what I wrote today? Oh, go back. What did DD say?
Oh yeah, he can get them. You fashionable wearing those, bro. You good?
Yeah, you good.
Wear what you like. You know what I mean?
What you like.
And,
That's all about
and if it is mid, you're gonna catch something from E Rich and Cardo. But wear what you like.
Yeah, but the New Balance and the Sauconys, you can't go wrong with those.
Can't go wrong with that, DD.
Yeah.
Shout out to DD. DD, he's got two girls that are sneakerheads, and I helped him get a gift from one of their boyfriends for the holidays. They got him Jordan 4 taxis.
Hey.
Oh yeah, they got good taste. So shout out to DD though. Appreciate you for watching. Kendall B, Morgan. Look, it's been a while, brother. We need to do Home on the Range part 3 next year, Morgan. Let's make it happen because tomorrow, if y'all don't know, tomorrow is We Are Something Else top 5 albums of the year, and then we are sayonara for a couple weeks. Take some break. You know, everybody gets a break, revamp, retool, and all that good stuff. And then tomorrow, so let's break it down. Tomorrow, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, We Are Something Else presents The Green Room on Station Head. That's the show before the show, just me playing music and some behind the scenes stuff of what the episode's getting ready to be about, to try to push y'all over from Station Head over to the YouTube channel. And a lot of y'all have been coming over the past few weeks. So shout out to Atusa who came over. Tia, I saw you. Whomever else I missed, we appreciate you for being here. But let's talk about appreciation. Look, fellas, Soul Tales, we had an epic run this year, bro. Fellas, we had a great year for just content. for collaborating, for getting out in these streets and Lincoln, having dinner, all that great stuff, man. And it's a really good year of fellowship and brotherhood, and you can't buy that anywhere else. And I'm always grateful of the relationships I have with each and every one of y'all, but I'm also grateful for the relationships that we have built together. Mm-hmm. And we're doing something with our time that's constructive, bringing positive. Shout out to Takeover. We appreciate you as well.
She gave me the layup. I had technical difficulties today, so
still having technical difficulties.
Yeah, you over there like a karate movie.
So she went over there. She swapped the computers real quick. I don't like the way it looked, but I'm here because of her.
And look, we got through it. We got through the show.
Yeah, she swapped it real quick. Like, take this.
Shout out to TJ. TJ, we appreciate you, bro, for just being interactive and sending your list in, bro. TJ, let's get you on the January episode of Soul Tales next year, and let's just run it back. Let's have a great sneaker talk. There's a lot of sneaker news that goes around, but look, as we wrap up the year, fellas, again, great year. I'm looking forward to what 2024 has in store for us. There's a lot of opportunity. Let's get some matching merch. Let's do all that. If we're gonna be a brand, let's wear this brand. Let's do all that.
Hey, bro. The We Are Something Else Pit Stop award show coming out. Let's
do that, man. There's so many opportunities for us, and then the fact that we're all dedicated to the craft. We're gonna get that lady sneakerhead next year too. That's the manifestation. We're gonna get a lady on this panel with us, just to give us a diverse feel. So and we can draw in some of the lady sneakerheads that want to watch as well.
I got a little show and tell.
What you got?
Out of here.
Show and tell?
Everybody else is showing shoes all night.
What you got, Carlo?
So y'all know at hitting 40 this year, I'm a part of that CFB crew, that Comfy Feet Boys.
I've been there.
Yeah.
Buddy.
Protection plaque reflective. All of this is 3M. So when it flash hits it, lights up.
Yeah.
You sent the picture, right? You sent us that picture. That jump was crazy.
That was tough,
man.
That jump was crazy.
Comfortable.
Dope sneaker. Yeah. So that's it, fellas.
Can I do a shameless plug real quick?
Man, look good. What you gotta do, bro? What you gotta do?
All right, 2024.
This man's camera comes back in 2024.
2024.
Hey.
Oh, hey. That's dope.
Hold up. We got one. We got a special one. I ain't even made this color yet, but Kaleo's is on the way. He got the gray. So everybody on here, we're going to get a special, whatever color y'all want. These ain't even out yet. So y'all go get them first.
Nah, for sure.
That's
We doing show and tell. We doing show and tell.
Okay. You got one? Okay.
Yeah, I got one.
Red. We everybody getting
my custom Christmas Day Air Force One joints.
There we go. Yeah.
I seen you rocking them joints. That's crazy.
Hey, nah, man. I love Christmas. Yeah, I just thought I'd do
no haircut, Trina. No haircut. Not yet.
No haircut.
Not yet. Be easy in here, like the opposite of a karate movie.
Yeah, we
not moving.
Yeah, man. This is
yeah. But look, we appreciate everybody for watching. We'll be back tomorrow night. If y'all want, look, I done listened to 40 albums, and I done whittled down 40 albums to my top 5.
God bless y'all.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Jen Glenn, appreciate you for being here. Yeah, top 5. Let's do it. I'll be back tomorrow night, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's all I got, fellas. Anybody else got anything to say before we get up out of here?
Man, 2024, we're taking over.
Yeah,
pushing this. We coming together. We're gonna plan this out. It's gonna be different. 2024 is gonna be different.
Let's go.
In the words of Cardo, pause. Yeah. Like, nah. It's crazy. He's like, no, I'm sorry.
He couldn't even figure it out.
All right, y'all.
Follow us on YouTube at WRSE Podcast. Be sure to like and subscribe.